Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So as the title shows, I'm going to be using every single blue art supply that I have. I do have more, so I'm going to be using like the blues of the watercolours and stuff. And some other supplies. I just didn't want to fill the whole table up. And yeah, this is going to be for the PromptSquad. If you don't know what PromptSquad is, it's a group of artists that all get together, and every month we get given a prompt, and then our squad leader Jasmine makes a video showcasing everyone's art. So if you want to join in, the prompt this month is 1 HUE blue, which means to create a piece of art only using blue art supplies. And yeah, alright, I'll leave a link to Jasmine's channel, make sure to check it out and subscribe if you want to join in. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So it's voiceover M here, and yeah, we're back with another video, and today is 1 HUE blue, which was part of PromptSquad this month. You can all take part if you want. All you have to do is make a piece of art inspired by the prompt and upload it to social media, which is either Instagram, well, wherever, and use the hashtag PromptSquad. So yes, let's get started. I had a lot of blue supplies. I didn't use my gouache or acrylic. I could have, but I decided against it because I thought the ones that I had were a lot anyway. So yeah, I put them all to one side and started off with the HUE marker in, I think it was like a pale blue colour, and I decided, oh, I actually didn't explain what I've drawn. So I decided to do a blue minion. Yeah, a blue minion. So yeah, I sketched out a minion and then put like doodles, because I haven't done my doodle style in a really long time. It's been quite a while. I actually need to get a brand new sketchbook and dedicate it to doing more doodle stuff, because I absolutely love that style. I love drawing it. It's just, I just haven't had chance to do it really. I've just been experimenting, doing new things and learning different stuff. So yeah, you can see I've gone with the chameleon marker now. I bought the full set of chameleon markers, and I was actually quite disappointed in them because the nib doesn't last very long. Yeah, once you've used it like a few times, the nib goes all frayed. They do include quite a few extra nibs, but it's quite frustrating because when you put a new nib in, it kind of is really hard and not soft. I wouldn't necessarily call it a brush nib, though, so to say. It's kind of like semi-brush. Yeah, if you didn't know about chameleon markers, they are colour changing markers, but I didn't do the colour changing part in this because I completely forgot about it. But I usually use them for doing the doodles section because I love having doodles have like this colour gradient. So yeah, I decided to stick with the blue pants that they had, and I used the indigo as like a black. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Yeah, I use the indigo as a black because it's the darkest tone of blue that I think there is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is there a darker blue than indigo? Yeah, so I use the pale blue as like the main colour, and then I had like a blue-grey colour which I used as a white. You will see that I did try to go in at the end with a white Posca pen, which I think is allowed in the rules, but for some reason it wasn't working. I think I might have picked like a dry one. I know you've got to like really shake it if they've not been used for a while, and it was in like a tub that I'd not used. I think my grandma and granddad are here, so I might have to pause this and come back. Alright, I'll be back. So it turns out it wasn't, it was a delivery driver. I'm not sure what they delivered, but yes. Anyway, back to the drawing. So I also had some Stabilo or Stablio, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, like fine liners, and I just added them in a few places. They weren't like the main thing I used. I mainly just used the HUE and chameleon markers and Posca pen as well. I used Posca pen. You will see later that I decided to line the whole piece using a dark Posca pen. I'm not really sure whether it was indigo or like an ultramarine colour. I think it was mainly ultramarine. You will see that I am using that right now. So yeah, if you are enjoying this video so far, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It does really help push the videos out and help the channel out too. And if you would like to see me do this with all the other colours, please leave a comment down below saying yes and which colour you would like to see me do next, if you wanted that. Oh, and also a big shout out to Drawing with Waffles, where yeah, because she basically came up with this idea, and I've seen a lot of other artists try it out as well. I have done this before on my channel with one hue green and one hue red, which was a previous PromptSquad prompt. So yeah, the doodles, I don't really know how to explain where they come from. They kind of just come from inside my head. I mainly go with like flowers and speech bubbles and different shapes. I've started drawing a crocodile as well because I kind of love this little crocodile. He will be on the right hand side as you're looking at it. It will pop up eventually. So yeah, I do also add some shading in with the pale blue again, just to go down the bottom. I'm kind of thinking that the light is coming from the top right. Yeah, the top right hand side, but then again, I'm not really good at doing shading and highlights. That's still an area that I'm trying to work on, so yes. I also used for the doodles, to make sure I like to have this, I can't remember what the colour was called, it's like a greeny blue-green, not turquoise to be exact, it's like a muddy sort of toned down green-blue, just to make them pop a little bit more from the minion. I also do end up adding some watercolour and a few more details which you will see, which is really cool. And overall I'm just really pleased with how this turned out. I usually like sketch beforehand and then take a picture and do the colours on Procreate, but this time I decided to just wing it and go with my gut on the colours and everything, and it really worked out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this piece. It's quite big. I did it on A4. No? Is this A4? I don't even know if it's an A4 piece of paper. I think it is. I think it's because it's card that's making it feel like it's much bigger. But yeah, he just looks so happy. You will see that on the eye section, it's kind of like slanted just a little bit. I do end up fixing that with like a thicker line. It was a mistake on my part because sometimes I like get a bit shaky when I'm using Posca pens. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this piece. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I did do a few other sketches of some different things, like more Cult of the Lamb artwork. If you've not seen that, you can go and watch the previous video, which was a study session. Also, thank you so much for the response on that video. People seem to like them. I don't know if I'll be able to do it every Sunday. I might do it like every other week on a Sunday, or maybe one Sunday a month do an extra video. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. I just don't want to. I know we can't run out of things to practice because there's always something that everyone and myself struggle with and need to practice more, but I kind of want people to catch up and watch it, so I think I'm going to make a playlist for the study sessions. so anybody new to the channel or anyone that wants to study can study along with me. It's not me teaching you how to do it, it's basically me learning, and you can just grab your sketchbook and learn along with me by practicing. So yeah, here you can see I'm going back with the Posca, the dark Posca pen, to do the lines. I kind of did want to make them a lot thicker, but I think the thin lines worked out. I did do some thicker lines in some areas, probably not in the right places, because when the light is shining it's thinner, and then on the bottom side would be darker. I don't even think I really stuck to that rule. Not that I stick to rules anyway, I'm one of those like go with the flow people and just do it. But yeah, on one of my chameleon markers, one of the nibs, I think it was the royal blue one that I used for the, oh, what's it called? It's like a overall, yeah. On the overall it came out really, I wouldn't say patchy, but a bit patchy. Not completely clean, and I think it's because the nib was ruined on that one. So I'll have to change out the nib. It's quite easy to do that actually. You just pull out the nib with some tweezers that are provided, and then you just stick the new one in. It's pretty simple, but then you have to leave the marker upside down so all the ink drains into the nib. I do think you can fix alcohol ink with like something to make it better. I can't remember. Something like that. Then I got, oh, this is where I moved on to the watercolours. I used the Arteza watercolour brush pens in like a pale blue. So I went round it first with a pale blue. Hopefully it's showing up right on the video. And I am recording this at the right time. I'm watching it because I'm literally watching the video back as I am recording this voiceover, because I'm trying to do it all in one take instead of like writing a script. And then I used like a darker blue and went in with the areas again. So yeah, just to make the minion pop out a bit more from the background. It probably could have been alright just leaving it white, but then I thought, nah, let's add a background. We need to use some watercolour somewhere. And then I grabbed the Posca pen again and try and fix up the eye and add a few more thicker lines and details, and we're almost to the end of the piece now. Leave a comment below if you watched the Minions. I have not watched any Minion movie apart from the brand new one that came out, Rise of Gru, because we went to the cinema to watch it and I absolutely loved it, so I'm gonna have to get watching all the Minion movies. Leave a comment down below if you love Minions. I love their language. I don't know if it's a real language or not. You're all probably laughing at me in the comments like, oh my god, Emily. But yes, that would be cool. Imagine talking to everyone in Minion. And then yeah, I added like little water bubbles to make it look like he's underwater. Maybe he is underwater. It kind of reminds me of that pirate movie film, Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it's Dead Man's Chest, where they do the underwater scene. Oh my god, it's amazing that. I need to watch that again. Yeah, and the doodles kind of look like barnacles and stuff, even though they're not. The minion is holding a banana. Banana, because they love bananas. Yeah. And oh, I also did use some Prismacolor pencils in the electric blue colour. I actually used that under the eye section at the top just to make that a little bit darker. And then I also used it at the bottom of the piece to give a flaw. And then that wasn't really working out, so then I just used more watercolour underneath, and yes. And there we go, the finished illustration is a blue minion. Kind of looks like it's underwater. It could be, I don't know. But yes, here it is. Wow. That took me a long time to do. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment below what you think, share with your friends, subscribe for more, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with another video. Okay, bye bye.